behalf of the VFW Post 7898 in Woodruff, I'd like to thank you all for coming here today to remember and honor those who gave their lives in order to protect alcohol so precious. Throughout the history of the United States, brave men and women have fought to maintain our God-given liberty and freedoms. Far too many have died in the service to our cause, as they have not only protected our nation but helped to free people worldwide who also sought liberty and freedom. There are never enough words to express the gratitude we all owe these men and women, or the families of those who have sacrificed their lives for us all. May God bless all who serve and all who gave their last full measure of devotion. Thank you very much. We'll now have our opening prayer.
In the spirit of your own faith, please join in prayer. Heavenly Father, throughout this year, please guide us and keep us in the path of love and caring. Please remind us that every day is a gift and it should not be wasted. Our hearts, hands, and minds should always be open so that we can spread the word of our Heavenly Father. Every day is a new beginning. In your name we pray.
I'd like to thank the Lakeland High School for all the participation they're giving us today and throughout the year. They do quite a big job for us. Also, I'd like to thank Lakeland Legion Post 374 for coming out to do our rifle firing here. We will be participating in their ceremony at 12 noon in Lakeland. If anyone's out running around, stop them at the cemeteries out there. Also, we have lost two members this year. Robert Kidd, in February, we lost him, and Andrea Lindstrom, two of our members. I have some pins. The VFW came out with some new pins for the widows of veterans. I have them up here. If anyone would like to come up and get them, I have them here.
Right now we're going to have Misha Johnson, who's going to do a recital from a speech that President Reagan gave in 1983. Misha?
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. On May 26, 1983, President Ronald Reagan gave the following Memorial Day message. Sorry. Thank you. Memorial Day is a time to take stock of the present, reflect on the past, and renew our commitment to the future of America. Today, as in the past, there are problems that must be solved and challenges that must be met. We can tackle them with our full strength and creativity only because we are free to work them out in our own way. We owe this freedom of choice and action to those men and women in uniform who have served this nation and its interests in time of need. In particular, we are forever indebted to those who have given their lives that we might be free. I don't have to tell you how fragile this precious gift of freedom is. Every time we hear, watch, or read the news, we are reminded that liberty is a rare commodity in this world. This Memorial Day, we honor those brave Americans who died in the service of their country. I think an ancient scholar put it well when he wrote, "Let us now praise famous men. All these were honored in their generation and were the glory of their times. Their bodies are buried in peace, but their name liveth forevermore. As a tribute to their sacrifice, let us renew our resolve to remain strong enough to deter aggression, wise enough to preserve and protect our freedom, and thoughtful enough to promote lasting peace throughout the world. Thank you.
It's God Bless America.
I am not a soloist, but I got drafted. Irving Berlin's God Bless America was first sung during World War II. Then it became a favorite in the Vietnam War, and most recently as a symbol of support for the troops fighting in Iraq and Afghanistan. It has come to be embraced by the public as a home front anthem in support of American troops and a hope for peace. Please join me in singing God Bless America as we wish everyone all the blessings of freedom, peace, and joy this Memorial Day and always.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Okay, now we're going to have Molly Mistel from one of the students from Lakeland Union High School is going to give us a recital on the history of Memorial Day. Molly?
Americans celebrate Memorial Day with barbecues and bargain sales. Yet often our beach umbrellas overshadow what the holiday means. By looking back at why it was created, we can gain a better appreciation of how and why we should observe it today. Memorial Day arose in the aftermath of the Civil War. At that time, each town honored its fallen soldiers separately. Then, in 1868, retired Union General John Logan organized the first National Decoration Day. Logan, serving as Commander-in-Chief of the Grand Army of the Republic, wrote his orders urging veterans to remember the fallen and ordered local posts to honor the fallen on May 30th, 1868.
Though the holiday of Memorial Day has evolved, it remains true to its roots. The President executes the national observance and gives the Memorial Day address at Arlington National Cemetery. Since Logan, the President has guided our national observance with moments of silence, prayer, and the playing of taps. Today, whenever a service member is buried with military honors anywhere in the United States, the ceremony is concluded by the firing of 3 volleys of musketry over the grave, and the sounding with the trumpet or bugle, put out the lights, go to sleep. There is something singularly beautiful and appropriate in the music of this wonderful call. Its strains are melancholy, yet full of rest and peace. Its echoes linger in the heart long after the tones have ceased to vibrate in the air.
Thank you.
Do I have the firing squad now?
Detail. Attend. But prepare to salute our departed comrade. Forward. Ready. Fire. Fire. Forward.
Mr. Mike Mistel, teacher at Lakeland Union High School.
Okay, my name is Mike Mistel from Lakeland High School. My full name is Michael Bartholomew Mistel, and Bartholomew comes from my grandfather, Bart Mistel. He was a World War II veteran stationed in Hawaii and Nebraska. Needless to say, he liked his Hawaii deployment better than Nebraska. But I'm thinking of him today. Make this Memorial Day really memorable. Go and find a soldier's grave. Look for the little American flags fluttering by the stones or the little bronze markers placed by the veterans' organizations. Or walk the rows and look for those stones that impart terse histories of short lives killed in action on the island of Iwo Jima, or killed in action Republic of Vietnam, or Iraq 2003. Go and find a soldier's grave. Put some flowers there, or just pause and say a prayer. Nothing elaborate. Thanks will do. Or just stop and think about what it means, what it really means to give your life in its prime for your country. Look at that name there on the stone. Think what might have been and what was. Some of these men and women were in uniform by choice, some because they had no choice. Some were heroes, some were not. But they were there when all hell was breaking loose. They probably had no idea they were giving the last full measure of devotion. They just had some instant, desperate job to do, in a cockpit or a turret or a hole in the ground. Did they grasp the policy implications of their presence on the high seas, in the air, or on some foreign soil? Did they have time for a curse or a prayer when they saw the muzzle flashes or heard that rushing sound, or when the bomb sent the Humvee into the air? Go and find a soldier's grave. You can have that hamburger and beer later, you guys can, and maybe relax in the hammock and not give a thought to those that gave their life. It's now an incised line in the stone, that one who represented you like no congressman could. Go and find a soldier's grave. Remember what duty costs. Then just bow your head, and as General George S. Patton said, do not mourn that such men died, but thank God that such men lived. And of course today that also means women as well. At Lakeland High School, we really support our local veterans in many ways. This is just one of them, and thank you for the students coming today. We also have been raising money to support the Never Forgotten Honor Flights. And this year we will make another donation in excess of $1,500 that are sending our local veterans to Washington, D.C. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mike. We appreciate always the participation from Lakeland Union High School and all the students who came to participate. We thank all you for coming today. This concludes our program today. So go about your way today, but stop and remember and reflect once in a while about those who paid the ultimate price so that we could gather here today and go about doing what we do every day. Thank you very much.